Hey everyone, it's FLAK Fire. Battlefield 2042 Season 6 is on the horizon. We're expecting that to drop in October. So far we've got confirmations on a new map, some vehicles, and weapons. No official release date yet, but in the meantime, DICE have rolled out Redux, making some previous limited time game modes available again, and giving you the opportunity to earn some cosmetics that you might have missed. Today, though, I want to talk about what's going on behind the scenes at DICE and EA. There is a lot of movement and chatter that could precede some very exciting stuff. So, if you're active on social media, you might have noticed there has been an influx of talent at DICE. Studio-level design director Peter Friendup reported a number of new people joined teams at DICE recently, including a number of old DICE developers. Among these are senior-level designer Patrick Murphy, who designed some of the maps in Battlefield 5 and Battlefront 2. Jan Hassel also returned to DICE as a senior game designer. He was a big contributor to the popular Outpost game mode in Battlefield 5. Now, DICE tooling up likely means that there's a new title on the horizon. It's been nearly 2 years since the launch of Battlefield 2042. I would not be surprised to see the announcement of a new title sometime this fall. It's easy to forget that EA has Ridgeline Games in the US working on a single-player Battlefield campaign. DICE may be tied to that as a support studio or could be developing an entirely new multiplayer title. They may also be working in tandem with Ripple Effect, which is also developing an unannounced title. Similarly, there is still the chance that Battlefield 2042 is getting a second year of content. This hasn't been confirmed, but DICE experience designer Alexandros Demos recently posted a plaque recognizing his contributions for Battlefield 2042's live service, and it specifically mentions Year 1. Right? Why write this unless there are plans for a Year 2? However, I have to say the vibe at DICE doesn't mesh with more Battlefield 2042. You might recall there was quite an exodus after the wrap-up and launch of that game. I'm sure some of this was just natural churn, but I think it left a lot of developers with a sour taste in their mouth. There was a lot of crunching prior to release and, of course, the very public backlash from the community. This negativity certainly played a role in the decision of some developers to leave the company. Many went on to work at studios like Embark, Fatshark, and Massive. Perhaps EA had a come-to-Jesus moment with company culture, because current developers actually seem excited to work at DICE. Several have talked about the change in attitude around the office and how enthusiastic they are to get back to work. That's typically a positive sign. If someone's having fun making a game, I think it reasons it'll be fun to play. I also think it telegraphs DICE is moving on to something fresh, and other studios may pick up the support for Battlefield 2042's second year. That is, of course, if it happens. In a conference call last month, EA CEO Andrew Wilson said, quote, "A reimagination of Battlefield as a truly connected ecosystem," end quote, is in the works. Earlier in the year, Wilson mentioned EA is planning to, quote, "bring Battlefield back in an entirely new way in the future," end quote. So, DICE could be playing a big role in this, but we don't have any more info on Wilson's plans. Still, it's clear DICE needed a shakeup, and that appears to have happened. Again, I'm hopeful we'll have more information on the future of Battlefield later this year. I've been told to watch my mailbox for some exciting stuff happening in September, so there could be some really interesting, exciting Battlefield stuff on the horizon, and I think that we as a community desperately need that. I am curious what you think is going on at DICE and why they are so excited for what's to come, so make sure you tell me your thoughts down below in the comments. Normally, I don't make videos on things like company culture, enthusiasm, morale, that kind of stuff, but with the way things have been with Battlefield 2042 and just the energy surrounding the game, I thought that, all the things happening on Twitter, all of that chatter, that sentiment, and just how different it has been in the past deserve to be talked about. So make sure to tell me what you think down below. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If not, dislike. Make sure to subscribe, tap the bell to get updates on the latest Battlefield news. And as always, if you want to support the channel, keep your money, share this video. And thanks for watching.